وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين. What will explain to you what the day of judgment is? Again, what will tell you what the day of judgment is? Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd. After the ayat of intense punishment for sinful people on the day of judgment, it is said that the day of judgment itself is intense. Ayat 17 and 18 of Surah Al-Infitar, magnitude of the day of judgment is being realized right at the end of the surah. No one can understand how hard, heavy and difficult that day would be. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ. How will you understand about the power of that day, the day of judgment? Idraka in this ayah means you know. Idrak is realization, understanding, consciousness, reasoning, reaching to a point, conclusion. Idrak from the root letters dal, ra, ya. Dar is to figure out something with clues, to investigate something, to attain something, to reason out. Idra means to be more knowledgeable. And idrak is understanding that what knowledge do you have, what do you understand about the day of judgment. Question has been asked about that day. Istifham is to arouse the amazement of the listener, to alert someone, makes them more attentive that this is really important, that you have no idea about the day of judgment. What could possibly give you a clue that the day is like? It is the time when the judgment itself will happen and you can never fully grasp it. Allahu Akbar. It is the most difficult day that no one has ever seen in their life. And we talk so casually about it, as if it's just another day, because we do not know the harshness of that day. Subhanallah, we assume that one description is sufficient. But same ayah is repeated again, which shows Allah's anger. It is the manifestation of horror. Repetition has many adjectives, like to magnify something, horrify, or make something heavy, to raise the sense of loss, despair, deprivation in a person. Like when someone asks, don't you know? Really? Don't you know that you could have done it other way? So the repetition of the question intensifies the horror of the one asking. Second time is tougher. That is why in ayah number 18, same ayah is repeated with summa in the beginning. Again, what will explain to you about the day of judgment? Same question has been asked. What do we learn from these two ayat? We have to ponder over these ayat. Al-Waqafat, At-Tadabbariya, Wal-Amal Bil-Ayat, and act upon these ayat, that we should take heed and we should change our actions. We should take it seriously after all these warnings. Are we still not taking the day of judgment seriously? Are we still lost in this worldly life? Are we thinking about our akhirah and working for it? Are we involved in the good works? Have we started any good work yet? Are we doing any work of deen? Or are we still involved in the daily problems and issues? We're busy in our day-to-day life, in our daily chores, and not have enough time to think for akhirah, doing something for our future, our real life, the life that is yet to come, and it is never ending. Today's lesson might be easy to understand, but it is very hard to ponder over and implement on. So take your time out, make a schedule and work for the betterment of akhirah. That how you can involve yourself in good works, which will benefit you in both the worlds. We will complete Surah Al-Infitar in our next lesson. Inshallah, review it, look through all of its words, meanings again, and all the lessons that we have taken from this surah to act upon it, bring into your life, change yourself. Read running translation of this surah, start preparing for its test. Revise this surah and all the surahs that you have memorized. For those who are memorizing, their exam will be next month and the date will be announced soon, inshallah. When you are memorizing this surah, remember Yawm ad-Din with a fatha on Yawm comes in ayah 15, and then in ayah 17 and 18 both has dhamma on Yawm. It is Yawm ad-Din. Sometimes Huffaz mix up and make mistake here. A similar mistake is made in Surah Al-Qadr that I keep noticing, which is mixing up harakat on the word Layla. It is Laylatil Qadr with a kathra and ta marbuta in ayah number 1, and the two following ayat, ayah number 2 and 3, has dhamma on ta marbuta in the word Layla. Laylatil Qadr in ayah number 1 and Laylatul Qadr, the next two ayat. In Surah Al-Infitar, Yawm ad-Din comes before in ayah 15, and ayah 17 and 18 it is Yawmuddin. Both has dhamma. Hopefully this mistake will be fixed and won't happen again, inshallah. Now let's see the words meanings of these ayats. Ayah number 17. Wa and ma, what, adraka, you know, ma, what, yawm, day, ad-din, recompense, the day of judgment. Next ayah number 18 is same with thumma in the beginning, which means then. Ma, what, adraka, did you know, ma, what, yawm, day, ad-din, the day of judgment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of us on the day of judgment. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Now listen to the recitation of these ayats attentively. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما